Hello, everyone. It is currently 12:56 a.m. here at Casa de Squeak. And I don't know. I just felt like streaming. I don't know why. Sometimes I get in those moods where I just feel like streaming really late at night. So, and plus, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've been trying to work out a stream with somebody, and they live in a different time zone than me, so I'd be up this late streaming with them anyways. But anyways, we've got Duchess, Lulling Lorney, Brian C, Cornville 3-Way, an afternoon. Oh, you over there in Australia? It's afternoon. You fucking kidding me? Michael Thompson, Bunny, and Floppy and Fun Bogan. We're the late night crew here. And Wes, I swear to Christ. The thing is, I was gonna say it. But I stopped myself. Any hoodle with a side of soup. Thoughts on the new Casey call? Lord is fucking infuriating. He's of course, he of course can't fucking admit, so first off, he didn't even read the report, right? Which, I mean, we all kind of figured that would happen. But also, he really thought that report made him look good. He is teaching me where to find the woman pleasure parts. Remember, it tastes like Tang. Alright, so I noticed that there are these new stings that Chris Hanson did. It's on the left! And I don't think I've seen anybody cover them yet. Stick your tongue... Oh my god. Stick your tongue in and to the left. Yeah, it's on the left. Or, didn't he at one point say flop around? I think he said flop around at some point. Which... Anyways, also, I hear Ruben doing something. Even at fucking 1 a.m., he's gotta be doing shit. So let's stop the music. Outer clits made me wheeze. Flops around like a lizard's tail and it breaks off. Hi, Corporal Commoner. Alright, so let's get started. There's 3 of these. We'll probably get through all of them if the stream stays up. I'm not gonna just be sitting here silent while this goes on, so fingers crossed, hopefully.
Good evening and welcome to Have a Seat with Chris Hanson. I'm Chris.
Well, I'm gonna fast forward through this part because we know who Chris Hanson is. Catching predators.
We're back in Michigan near the city of Flint, continuing our investigation along.
What do we call this one, guys? There's no. Hi, Ruben. There's no, like, it's not like Hanson versus Predator or TCAP. What do we call this one? It's just the police sting. Ruben, come here. I'll take your sweater off. Hi. Oh, he doesn't want me to take his sweater off. All right. This one is based around police and ran by police. The police sting? I mean, we could do that. All right, let's continue.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson and
Yo, he's fucking jacked! Did I edit this one? It's Takedown with Chris Hanson, so this was just the Takedown sting? Well, hold on. They have their thing. It says Ghost. We call it the Ghost sting. Michigan sting. Hanson with a 3! This one isn't for a show, just for the cops, and Chris did his thing around their operation. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Team. GHOST stands for the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team, a task force that goes undercover and exposes and arrests
I don't know, Wes. Did you edit this one?
men who try to meet children for...
What? Wait, hold on. I'm going to read the... I'm sorry I keep talking through this. One, I don't want to get copyright struck, so I'm like, I gotta make this as fair use as possible. And two, I haven't seen this before.
And exposes and arrests men who try to...
What time are you coming? You? 4. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Room number? Let me know when you're here. I don't want to give it out if you're not coming.
To meet children for sex. And that's why Swanson's Ghost program is so
Holy shit.
important.
Where is this as a priority for this department?
Meeting in a hotel room is so freaking... How did they do that? I would never meet somebody in a hotel room.
I think public service
Also, I like this guy's hair.
for law enforcement, there's a number of number ones, whether it's answering those calls, doing solid investigations, and this proactive policing.
You're telling me that a kid is going to be left alone in a dodgy area motel room? The catch for this sting was that they thought the underage people were sex workers. Oh, all right.
The reason we have such a focus on human trafficking is because
Oh, yeah, because he's talking about human trafficking. Okay.
it's the fastest growing criminal enterprise on the planet. There's 24.9 million sex and labor slaves.
That's a depressing number. Jesus.
They're in every community. And we see that as important because we're a big county and we have a lot of talent. And when we committed 2.5 years ago to take on this, to be the head of the spear and to go and crush the throats of predators, we got to deliver. And part of that delivery is making it a priority. It's not a one and done. It's not a...
If this is the fat guy, we get to listen to Chris Hanson swear uncensored. Ooh, yes, I'm ready for that. I hear Ruben doing stuff, and I'm terrified he's gonna, like, kill me while I'm streaming.
Hey, we're going to do this. We're going to put it out for the community to see, and we're going to move on to something else. This is our focus.
How many people have been busted in these investigations here in Genesee County?
81 now.
80.
Holy shit. That's a lot of people. For one county?
81.
Including our county, 78 in our county, and then the ones we got with
Oh, so it's okay.
with your team, 3 additional ones. And we have a 100% confession rate and a 100% conviction rate.
Damn. What do they do to these guys when they arrest them?
And what will the men face in this investigation? What charges?
Men and women.
Oh shit, they got a woman? That's a first. That's a fucking first. I wish a proper Hi Chupa grandson. I wish a streaming service would bring back proper TCAP. Yeah. Yeah.
And every prosecutor is different. We now just went over to our neighboring county, and my goal is to continue to overflow this in the entire state and around the nation. But each prosecutor is different. We have started with some state cases, and then we have flipped.
Wes said he plays them the Queen of Spades twerk video on repeat until they confess. Smile on his face when he said 100% confession rate. Looks like he's thinking back to the last pedo he beat the shit out of.
Them federally if there's child pornography that's being traded or somebody's running a server. But for the state charges, we have 2 20 years and a 4-year, and it's a costing a
This guy, like, he's such a badass that he looks like going back to the call today with Lauren, this guy knows where each and every clit is. How about that, Lauren?
child using the computer to commit a crime.
Ruben, what are you doing? We're trying to watch Hanson Stings. What are you doing?
But every prosecutor is different. We see that we know the variables that have to be met. Not everyone is human trafficked, so we may not get a human trafficking charge. But based on our operation, they're felonies.
And he knows it tastes like Tang? What the fuck does that, Ruben? What does that mean? Why the fuck did he say that pussy tastes like Tang? Yeah, I know, right? Come here. Let me take your sweater off you. I've had his sweater on him for like 12 hours and he won't let me take it off of him.
We're back at the motel with our decoys who've been chatting with potential predators for days.
Damn.
The man chatting with a
Oh, he looks cool.
decoy identifying herself as a 14-year-old girl is Michael Lee Locke. The decoy says, "You okay with younger girls?" Lot says, "Okay." "How old are you?" 14, I'll be 15 Christmas. Had to lie to post the ad. After the decoy
Drive.
sends Lot a photo, he's anxious to meet.
He's anxious. Oh god, they got a guy with a vest in there. Wow, Kay, I'm coming in. Yo, this is loud. What is
When
with
he
the...
arrives, Lot is arrested by the ghost team.
I'm outside. They're like whispering into my ear. There he is right there. Look at him right now. Look at how they throw him in. Hold on. One more time. Oh, believe me, guys, we're gonna watch all 3 of them that are up there. It says one is hidden, which sucks, but we're gonna watch all 3 of them because I haven't seen any of them, and I've been like, you know what, I should stream this. That's what we're doing. Yeet.
Relax. Hey, just relax, buddy. You're good. Just relax. Hey, lay down right here. Lay down right here. What's your name?
Damn.
All the way down. Down on your head. Good work. Hey, what's your name? Mike.
Mike.
I'm Jason. You're gonna be all right, okay? You got ink in your pockets?
Yeah.
You hurt me? Cut me? Scare me? All right. What do you got in your pockets?
He's read his rights,
Damn.
and then I get a chance to ask him questions.
Oh, hell yeah. There he is.
How's it going?
Oh my god, just imagine. Slash, why are you awake? Slash, it's like 1 a.m. This is way past your bedtime. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Yeah. I'm gonna have you move over to that bed right over there. Have a seat right
Yeah, just turn back around and look that way. Yeah.
They have the cops there to make him fucking turn. Oh my god, this is great.
What was your plan here?
I didn't really know because I thought this was what this was.
I didn't really know because I thought this was what this was. Oh my god, this is already golden.
You thought, what was this?
Like, like a sting, maybe.
A sting, maybe. What made you think it was a sting?
What made you think it was a sting?
Because she said she was 19 and then 15.
She said she was 19.
Well, she in the ad thing said she was 19 and then
Supposed to be
she was
19.
14, 15, and then she's gonna turn 14.
Never
No,
even
what
meant
she
to
said
do it.
was She was going to be
Ah, shit.
15 in December, but she's 14
Christmas,
now.
right? And then I was like,
Then why did you go, stupid? These guys are stupid.
some just don't sound right.
The chats don't lie, and one of the crimes committed here occurs in the chat. That's the first element of criminal activity.
But you came here anyway.
Hey, there. Thank you, Chris. Like, motherfucker, you showed up anyways, even if you thought it was a sting. Like, you're stupid.
I was just gonna check.
You were just going to check.
Yeah,
And so what was your plan once you got here? What were you going to do?
to see how old she actually was.
Why? Oh, hey, we got 18 Sex XYZ, best adult dating site. That's not how that works. Get out of here. Get.
You just decided to go for a ride today. You're in.
Actually, I'm on my way to Home
Michigan.
Depot too.
You were on your way to Home Depot.
Yeah.
What were you going to do at Home Depot?
Oh, no.
Buy paint.
What's
And
he gonna do with that
On the way
paint?
to Home Depot to buy paint, you decided to pop in and have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
I wasn't gonna have sex with her.
You weren't going to have sex with
No.
her.
I have
Hey, 18 Sex, are you really the best dating site? What metric is it based on? It's based on kilometers.
heard no less than 100 times, probably 300 times in reality. I didn't mean it. I wasn't going to do anything. I'm going to get help. I just was here to check on her. I wanted to see if it was real. I was going to tell her parents.
Shit.
It's all BS.
Chris is like, I've heard this so many times. It's stupid. 18 Sex has by far the most clits per capita of any dating site on the web.
What were you going to do?
Well, I was gonna see how old she actually was. If she
Why?
I was gonna ask her for proof when I got here.
Why would you even chance
See if she
it?
had a license or whatever. She didn't have a license.
You would have
If
still
she was
fucked
really
her.
15, I was gonna
No, you
bounce,
would have still
but
fucked
You're
her.
gonna
If she
bounce.
was older than 18, I was probably gonna ask because she said she squirted. I've never seen it before. I was gonna ask her to see if I could see that.
Squirted. What do you mean by squirted?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the... I need to go back. What the fuck? Why the fuck would you ask? Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
But
You're gonna
if
bounce.
she was older than 18, I was probably gonna ask because she said she squirted.
Why would you tell Chris Hanson this? If she was older than 18, you wouldn't have to describe anything. Oh, how absurd. One more time. I need to hear squirted.
If she was older than 18, I was probably gonna ask because she said she squirted. I've never seen it before. I was gonna ask her to see if I could see that.
Squirted. What do you mean by squirted?
What do you mean by squirted? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it would be this fucking funny. Chris is like, how does one explain squirt? Oh my god.
Like, I don't know, like a girl gets off and she like ejaculates outside or whatever.
I wouldn't. Okay. I'm sorry. This is just really fucking funny. That's not pee. That's squirt. That's not pee. That's squirt.
You thought, well, on the way to Home Depot, why not stop and see this girl perform this sexual act?
Right.
Oh man, I wanted Chris to say more squirting.
And what were you supposed to be painting today?
But outside my house, I got, you can, I don't know where my phone is, but
The outside of your house.
yeah, you got
What color were you gonna paint it?
graphite,
Why is he asking about his house?
charcoal.
Graphite charcoal. And you're the homeowner?
Yeah.
That's some to-do list.
He looks traumatized. That's some to-do list. Look at how fucking upset he looks because he had to talk to this dude about squirting. To be fair, I'd be pretty traumatized hearing that too. Hey, Lauren's unclimbable ladder.
Okay, honey, I'm going to the Home Depot to get graphite gray paint to paint the house. You take care of the 3 kids. Oh, wait, on the way I'm going to stop by and see a 14-year-old girl to have sex or watch her perform a sex act. Who does that? I mean, this guy, obviously. But,
I love how perplexed Chris looks all the time.
you know, you're talking about somebody who's 32 years old and a corrections officer in a state prison.
Oh, shit. That guy's gonna die in prison.
You know, a lawman in his own right. If you can't tell right from wrong after monitoring inmates all day, every day, 40 plus hours a week, then what other example do you need to stay straight? And yet this guy does it anyway? What else has he done? What would he have done in addition to this had he not?
Yo, this music, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's sinking into my fucking eardrums.
been caught? That's the fear.
Do you live with anybody else?
My wife and kids.
Go fuck your wife, dude. Go fuck your wife. You have a wife, go have sex with her.
Your wife and kids. And how old are your children?
9, 6, and 9, 7, and 8.
Okay, this is why his wife isn't having sex with him, because he can't even remember the fucking ages of his children. Jesus fucking Christ. It's, God. Yeah, no wonder, he's not having sex with his wife because his wife probably is like, you don't even know our children's birthdays. Hey, Triggy.
975.
So your oldest is 5 years older than the girl you were going to come see here today. Correct?
Right.
And you're okay with that?
No. That I was really gonna
No.
ask her to see her ID. If you read
His wife is
my
warm,
ICR
wet
text
air.
messages, I asked for proof of her age.
You did.
If you doubt it, don't. If you doubt it, don't even fucking go.
And what do you think your wife is going to say about this?
Wouldn't be happy?
Wouldn't be happy.
No.
No.
What's your name?
Hi, Gorilla Spawn.
Like,
Mike what?
lot.
Lon.
Mike Cunt.
And how old are you, Mike?
Home Depot paint tastes like Tang. Hey, voice to voice.
32.
32. And have you ever been in trouble before?
No, never.
Have you ever been caught by police before?
Nope, nothing.
Have you ever tried to solicit a girl who was underage before?
No.
So you just today decided that on the way to Home Depot to get graphite colored paint.
I like that he keeps bringing up the graphite colored paint. I don't know why I find that so funny.
To paint your house where your wife and 3 children live, you'd stop here to see a 14-year-old girl.
Right.
Why did you think that was okay?
I really was gonna ask her for
Oh my god, that doesn't excuse it, dude.
proof of her
The graphite paint.
ID or something, but
His house is white with gray on the. His house is white with graphite gray on the bottom.
You see why that doesn't make sense,
I
right?
understand.
Make it make sense.
I've heard that story so many times, Mike.
He's gonna build a wife for. He's gonna build a closet for his wife/girlfriend.
No, I get it. I totally understand.
Why should I?
His wife is white with Tang on the bottom. I can't with you guys.
believe you?
Sure, I don't
Uh,
I really
No,
don't.
no.
I really don't know.
Nothing shocks
I
me
love
anymore,
when
the
he
backstory.
makes fun of like them going
The kids, the wife, the relationships. It's what I call the collateral damage, and it's perhaps the
graphite. It spells pedophile, but not correctly.
second most alarming thing besides the victimization of a child here is that
This man went for a drive to Home Depot to pick up a minor. Now he has a visit with Depot. Poe. What makes a man get in her car, get in his car, drive to Home Depot, buy some graphite paint?
the people who are involved in the collateral damage are victimized as well. And it's a hard thing to deal with. There's a whole issue there with, the spouse, the children coming to grips with this. And how is it possible that my spouse would do this without anybody knowing?
In the chat, you say,
Oh boy. Here we go. We're going to read chat lines.
I want to eat your pussy.
No, I wanted to hear him say pussy.
That's, yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
What did you mean by that?
What did you mean by that?
Like, go down there.
You wanted to go down.
I thought she was lying by her. I didn't think she was lying.
You thought she was lying about her age, but she said 14, and you wouldn't. She said she was 14 and wouldn't be 15 until December.
I didn't think she was telling me the truth.
What made
Not
you
the way
think?
she,
What
the
made
way
you
she was
think?
talking.
Fuck you, dude. The way she was talking to me. Teenagers are gross. They're gonna say weird shit like that. That's when you just say, hey, kid, stop. You're a child. Do not. Does this guy think a little girl would let him? That's the thing. These dudes, like... okay, so I was a teenager once, and the celebrity crushes I had were... Who are my celebrity crushes? Zachary Quinto and Keanu Reeves. Those were my teenage crushes. Let me tell you, all, like, teen girls are gonna have, like, celebrity crushes like that. Not fucking Mike over here with his, like, sunken-in face.
I know, but she couldn't have made it clearer, Mike.
Yeah,
Did the decoy ask him to bring her some graphite paint?
understand.
You say, I want to fuck you hard.
So he can't say pussy, but he can say fuck? Hold on.
Mike,
Yeah, I understand.
you say, I want to fuck you hard.
Wes, why are you bringing up... Why are you bringing up Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell? What are you doing?
Explain.
Explain.
Just have sex with her.
Why?
It's hard for me to believe, Mike, that this is your first rodeo.
A lot of what I
No, we don't need like facts about shows from 1980 to 1990. Please, I beg you.
was saying, I wanted to see what she would say back, or response back, to get a feel like, I don't know, feel of like her responses, to see if what her responses would be.
Turtleneck Chris Hanson was my teen crush. You know what? That's fair.
What her responses would be.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't. The way she was.
The way she was talking, I didn't believe. Again, teenagers are gross, and they're gonna talk about, and they think like penis and sex is funny. They're like, oh, penis. Like, they think it's funny. Of course they're gonna talk sexually.
I didn't really believe.
But she told you how old she was.
Right.
You saw pictures?
Yeah, too.
Yeah, too. And what did
And I'm sure this looked like a baby.
the pictures show you, Mike?
Her sitting there with 3 fingers up.
3 fingers up.
Exactly, Joey. And Lauren's unclimbable ladder. Penis is still funny. Okay, Wes is strictly going and talking about sitcom. You know what? That's fine. I get to learn some facts. Maybe he'll do trivia, and I'll absorb this for the trivia show.
So she was obviously telling the truth about where she was, who she was. It doesn't make sense that you would think that she was lying about her age.
Can you talk about Jason Blaha? I am from the South, y'all.
What do you think should happen to you, Mike?
Sent to an island?
The corrections officer told me that he had a wife and 3 children at home.
Can you talk about Chris Chan? Yo, I actually, before Chris Chan, did that thing with their fucking mom, I actually had streams where I would sit and read Sonichu, but, like, now I don't want to do that anymore, because, yeah.
Home that he had stopped in to see this girl, 14 years old in his mind, on the way to Home Depot to get paint to paint his house. Like it was just popping into Starbucks to get a cup of coffee. What does that say to you?
That's not why he went to Home Depot. People that have this sexual deviancy, that's all they think about. It's like
Pork
addicts.
chops.
They work, they have families, but they're all...
Have they been to trial yet? This was posted the 1st of September this year, so, I mean, possibly?
always thinking about how to stay high, how to keep from being dope sick. That is their top focus. A guy like this, his family's not his focus, his job's not his focus. He wants to have sex with an underage girl.
But what does it say about this crime that a guy can function as a corrections officer, a lawman in his own right, have a wife?
Oh, if this video was posted this year, it's a re-upload. Okay, so then they probably have gotten their day in court. Let me look.
Children, one of those
Let's look.
children is almost the same age as the child he was going to violate, and yet conduct himself in private in this menacing predator-like fashion.
That is the scary part. Monsters among us. And we live in a world that has these
All right. I found something about him. Okay. Michael Lott, 34, a former Michigan Department of Corrections officer who supervised pedophiles, was sent to the MDOC by 35th Michigan Circuit Court Judge Matthew Stewart. Lott was captured in a sex sting organized by the Shiawassee County Sheriff's Office. Lott was arrested after communicating with a police officer online who he thought was 14 years old. He offered to pay the girl to let him watch her masturbate. Lott's attorney had this to say about Lott. Mr. Lott has never been in any legal trouble in his life. He does not drink or smoke, and he has been with his wife since they were 15 years old. Obviously, shut up, dude. The attorney spoke about how his client saved another guard's life and is ashamed and has learned from his mistake. His family line has no crimes. He is respectful, has a strong family support. His wife did not leave him, and he is a nice guy that has never had a brush with the law before. See it, Triggy? What the fuck? Fuck this guy. He's from a family with no crimes. That doesn't mean shit. Attorney asked Lott to be sentenced at the bottom of the guidelines. Prosecutor Scott Corner said what is disturbing is that he was employed by the Michigan Department of Correction housing predators just as he is. Lott communicated with the decoy for an hour and a half and was given many opportunities to turn around and to go. Oh, so he was a fast mover. Let's see. When Lott was asked what he wanted to say, Lott said, "There's no excuse for what I did. I was wrong. It is unforgivable. I'm sorry to my family, my wife, and I was selfish." Well, yeah, okay. Let's see. Judge Stewart spoke and said, "It is not a secret that you were employed by the Michigan Department of Correction and you were supervising offenders that have committed the same types of crimes that you are now before the court on. It is troubling. What is more troubling, Mr. Lott, is that I don't know how much insight into what you have done." Stewart told Lott that he believes that Lott has shown very little contrition and claims that he, Lott, stated that he thought he was talking to an adult and did not want anything to do with children, but still came even after being told the girl was only 14. Stewart then proceeded to give Lott his sentence. After laying out costs and fees, Judge Stewart sent Lott to the MDOC for a minimum of 25 months, not to exceed 240 months. Lott will have to register as a sex offender when he gets out of prison. So, yeah, he's in jail right now. How about Chris Chan? Have they been tried? I don't know, actually. Let me see. Oh, hi, Guru. We're watching some Chris Hanson stings from Michigan that I didn't know existed until now.
Individuals
See what Chris Chan's doing.
If we don't do our job, then they will continue to lurk and continue to violate. But it's a reality. And when I talk to the community, I hold nothing back. I want people to be.
I can't believe Chris Chan was arrested like a year ago. I don't see anything about. Let's look news.
Be scared. I want people to be respectful of peace and law and order. I want people to understand that you can't.
Yeah, there seems to be nothing about Chris Chan right now.
You can't take your eyes off people that are very close to you. Always have a watchful eye on the people that mean the most to you. And those that have positions of influence over younger, vulnerable people, whether it's kids or elderly.
Yo, that means that his wife is gonna have to choose between him or his kid, like him or their kids. Oh, this bitch better pick her fucking kids. She better not be like, "Oh, well, I love him." No, fuck you. Pick your kids.
Or the mentally ill, or even the addicted.
Chris Chan was arrested again in April. Okay.
We've got to protect them from the wolves around them.
I've obviously learned my lesson now.
No, you didn't.
You learned your lesson now.
No, you didn't.
You're not going to ever do this again.
Hell no.
Again.
No.
But it took this for you to learn the lesson.
They don't want me doing this again.
No, you'd want to do it again. Can I get a brief Chris Chan rundown for pro? So Chris Chan was somebody who probably the first, I wouldn't say the first person on the internet to get trolled, but like the most well-known person to get trolled. He was obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog, and they made this comic called Sonichu, which was like Sonic the Hedgehog cross-spliced with like Pikachu from Pokemon. And Chris Chan was just really racist. Really, like, it's so hard to describe the history of Chris Chan in such a brief sitting, because Chris Chan was, this happened since, like, early 2000s, like, was the Chris Chan stuff was going on. And recently, let's see, Chris Chan was also extremely homophobic and transphobic before coming out as a trans woman purely to go after lesbians. Yeah, and the latest, going after lesbians is a turf talking point for trans women, but Chris legitimately was like that. Yeah, exactly. Didn't Chris Chan walk past you at an event? Voice to voice, I saw Chris Chan twice in real life at 2 different events. It was wild. And I was wearing the same cosplay both times. Maybe I have a picture of the cosplay, but I didn't get a picture, but I was in that event where Chris Chan like was like laying on the floor and like they had to drag them out because they were like, Chris was like touching people inappropriately, like at this convention. Like he'd take pictures with them and he would like kiss people. So after, lots of trolling going on, there was, you know what? I want to show like my favorite Chris Chan picture, like really, really quick. Hold on, I'll put this on while I'm looking for it. I know this is, here it is. So Chris Chan is also autistic. Not that like, not that I'm saying that like that's an explanation or that's why it's just a lot of factors to it. Chris Chan is extremely mentally ill. Yeah, and it's not even autism at this point anymore. That's like, I mean, Chris Chan is autistic, but also like there's other issues going on. But here's like one of my favorite pictures of Chris Chan. And so, after being trolled for so many years, Chris admitted to raping their own mother. And, like, said shit like she wanted it and stuff like that. And shoved his medallion up his ass for a catfish. Yeah. Could it be a lie? I don't know. The fact that they're not, hi, Bee's Knees. The fact that they're being very tight-lipped about Barb has me a little suspect. Like, I know it could literally just be because so many people on the internet are invested in Chris Chan, but also, like, what are they keeping quiet on Barb? Chris's mom is mentally out of it. Yeah, she's, like, her mental health is declining. Anyways, this wasn't meant to be a Chris Chan stream. Nope, not the buy button. This one. No, not that one either. God damn it. This is the one I wanted to hit. Barb had dementia, so she's an unreliable witness, but considering that and the fact that Chris admitted to raping her. Yeah. Alright, speaking of predators, back to this.
Alright, I need you to be honest with me. How many times have you done this before?
How many times have I
met
just
an
one.
underage girl
Just
online?
one.
Never.
honestly never.
So what?
Are you doing a Chris Hanson? I might do a stream of, like, covering the newer stuff. I used to stream, like, reading Sonichu comics, but, like, Sonichu's kind of tainted for me now.
Made you do it today?
When I seen the pictures, they didn't look.
No, you're good, Giro.
She didn't look 15.
She didn't look 15. Dude, fuck you. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, her ass at 19. And then
She told you she lied on the ad. Why would you even bother?
the way she was talking to me, I didn't think she was 15. And I wanted to see for myself if she was really 15. I actually almost wanted to call the police and say that she was doing this.
You wanted to call the police and
wanted-
report
You fucking should have.
her, but instead you came over to have sex with her. What would have happened, Mike, if I wasn't here, if the police weren't here,
I wouldn't
and
have
just
had
you
sex
and the
with
girl
her.
were here?
I wouldn't have had sex with her.
Dude, you literally said you wanted to see her squirt.
I wouldn't have.
That's not
I would
squirt.
not have had sex with her.
So you're just going to watch her
Or that's not pee, that's
Yeah,
squirt.
probably, yeah,
pleasure herself,
right.
That's still...
and then go
Oh,
off and get the paint and go
what I
back
hit?
home to your wife and 3 children and paint the house.
Right.
Would you have told anybody?
Does he not realize how stupid that looks or sounds?
Would you have taken pictures?
No.
No, that would be wrong, right?
I don't know.
Okay to solicit a 14.
Oh, Guru, don't worry. There was a lot of different camera angles. They just have it like this so that... Because they're in like a hotel room, I guess. So they had just have like... And there's one over here, too.
You know, we're all lying, but the rest of it's wrong. Well, Mike, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hanson, and we're doing a story on adults trying to meet children online for sex.
I haven't either, Guru, and I haven't even seen anybody really talk about them. That's why I was like, ooh, let's watch these. Look at him. Look at him. Look how pissed he looks. He's just like, oh. Or actually, he didn't even look pissed. He just looks like stupefied. All right.
Is there anything else
Stop squirting around the issue.
you want people to know?
No.
What do you say to your wife and family about this?
I'm sorry for doing this. I'm sorry for doing this.
You're sorry for doing this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What do you think should happen now?
You hear me squirting? Ah! You hear me squirting? I can't.
You learned your
I've learned my lesson. Oh, you should just let me go now. I learned my lesson.
lesson.
Yeah.
Do you think you should go to jail?
No. No, because I'm a good guy.
No, I've never done anything.
What'd I fucking tell you? What did I fucking tell you? I've never done anything wrong before in my life. Hi, Sting. That's the same bullshit of only thing on my record is no UI. Fuck you, dude.
Wrong before.
This is wrong, right?
Yeah.
You
So there you go. You did something wrong, shithead.
did this.
I did.
You solicited an underage girl for sex, right?
Right.
No questions.
No.
You did it.
Yep.
And you know that's a felony.
No.
It's against the law.
Right.
What do you do for a living?
I'm actually, I work in a prison.
He's gonna die.
You work in a prison.
Yeah.
Which prison, Mike?
Carson.
Carson Prison.
Yeah.
Is that a state prison?
Yeah.
And what do you do in the prison?
I, monitor inmates.
Monitor inmates.
You monitor pedophiles.
Are you a corrections officer?
Yeah.
So you're a corrections officer monitoring inmates, some of whom likely are in there for being predators.
Right.
And here you are getting caught by me being a predator.
Damn, I feel this is like very much like Chris is a disappointed dad. Ruben, can I take your sweater off of you? He won't let me take his sweater off of him.
Don't you think that's a little ironic? The next stop for you could be in the same prison where you used to work. What do you think they're going to do to you if you go to prison, Mike?
No idea.
Do you think
Hi, Ruben. What are you doing? He's waiting for me to go upstairs.
they're going to like that?
No.
You know, they
He's not used to me streaming at night, so he's waiting for me to come upstairs so we can cuddle.
watch my shows in prison.
When he said he worked in a prison as a corrections officer monitoring inmates, I was a bit taken aback. I mean, we've seen people involved in law enforcement and military get caught in these investigations in the past, but it's not as frequent
You have this guy.
And so, yeah,
You have this cat wearing a sweater. He won't let you take it off of him. And now he's staring at you on the steps, waiting for you to go upstairs.
it blew me away a little bit.
Why would a guy...
How long have you
A Reuben stream? I still have to get the setup stuff for a Reuben stream.
been a prison corrections officer?
A couple of years.
Couple
Why would a guy...
years. And did you have to go through a background check?
Yes.
And what specifically do you do at the Carson prison?
Just monitoring.
Monitoring.
That's it.
And are you friends with the other corrections officers?
Not really. No.
Ah, so he's a fucking loser.
What do you think they're going to think about this?
They're gonna call you a piece of shit.
Well, imagine being a corrections officer and finding out one of your fellow officers got arrested in a sting operation trying to have sex with an underage girl.
Oil Reuben up on cam. I cannot oil my cat. He's a long hair cat.
Of course they're going to be upset. You would expect them to be upset, disappointed. And who is this guy working
Who's this
among us
guy?
who has this responsibility?
Did somebody say... Sorry, I had to.
Responsibility of overseeing inmates, and he is committing crimes himself? That's shocking.
I'm gonna say this once, but oh, that's the round start sound from Among Us. I'm gonna say this once though. A cop doing a crime? Color me surprised. Anyways.
Anything else you want people to know? All right. Mike, you're free to go with these gentlemen behind me.
Can you get a light and point it at Reuben when you get your next paycheck? Was this the guy who was wearing a butt plug? Excuse me, Joey? We still have 2 more to watch.
Are you sorry?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes, oh yes.
Excuse me. What's the lesson in this?
What's the lesson here?
Um,
He looks so fed up.
always on the big one way.
Uh-huh, sure. You won't be
Have you
allowed
ever
online.
talked to other underage girls online?
I never talked to anyone that age.
See, it's hard for me to believe, Mike, that you just woke up today and decided to do this. How did you even know where to go to find underage girls to speak to?
I've never talked to any underage girls.
Never.
No.
Duchess, you can play Among Us for free on, like, a smartphone or a tablet. There was a guy Chris said was wearing a plug and was arrested with one in him. Ooh, I can't wait for that one.
So just today?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess?
I've never talked to
Oh,
him.
come on, Mike.
I haven't.
You're caught. You might as well be honest.
I am being honest.
I am being honest. I think the thing about him is he has no personality. That's what's remarkable about him. Hi, Tickle Me Shivers.
You're a corrections officer now being prosecuted for being a child predator.
Getting arrested with a butt plug in has to be a T-Cop top 5. That's why I'm watching these, because, like, I you know? Do you like my balls, baby? I can't put my balls inside of you.
What was in your mind that made you do this today?
What were you thinking?
I don't know. But help me out here.
Yes, Tickle Me Shivers. I realized how dumb it sounded. No, Anthony Art, listen, it's late at night. We're just chilling. We're having a good time.
Help me explain this.
You're
Help
good.
me understand what got you into this predicament.
Why would a guy... What were you thinking when you were thinking about doing this? Yeah, fucking Hanson learned from Lauren.
Come on.
Come on! Come on! He's like, come on! Come on!
Were you, am I supposed to read your mind?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Do you like
What are
my
you gonna
balls,
do?
baby?
How are you going to explain this to your wife?
No idea.
Just give me 1 second. They're gonna back right down.
What does your wife do for a living?
Oh, shit.
She works at a school.
She's a teacher.
I'm screwed
No,
up.
she's not teaching.
Teacher's aide?
Like something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
So this dude is constantly not only around predators, but he's around children. Dude, come on.
So you're a corrections officer in a prison. Your wife is a teacher's aide or assistant. And you're here today attempting to meet a 14-year-old girl.
Yo, I don't like the cops in the background being like, yeah, so like, we're gonna read his chat log about him asking a girl if she squirts.
Things don't look good for you.
Oh yeah, no, he's talked about squirt like for like 20 minutes.
All right. You're free to go.
Right this way, Mike.
Mike,
You're free to go. Right into the arms of the cops. Right into the arms. Hell yeah.
Michael Lee Lott now faces at least 3 separate criminal charges, including child sexually abusive activity, accosting a child for immoral purposes, and using the internet to communicate with another to commit a crime.
And as we read, he got like minimum 25 months, maximum 240 months. So Chris looks like a gamer. All right, let's watch this next one. Chris Hanson busts lonely, horny man attempting to solicit 15-year-old girl. Yo, Squirt is or no, that's Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow is the one that CMC likes.
I'm in Flint, Michigan, once known as Vehicle City, built on the backs of the American auto worker and American ingenuity. However,
This one gives me vibes that Wes edited this one. This one just says Wes's editing style.
economic
Like already.
downturns in the automotive industry and lack of employment have changed this once great community.
Does it say in the description? Does it say who edited it? Edited it? It doesn't.
To a place known for high crime and lead-filled water.
Yeah, they're still got lead in the water. Like, can we talk about that real quick? Like, there's still lead in that fucking water. And I don't know why they're not really doing anything about it.
Good morning.
I know it's a lot more complicated than that, but like, holy shit, like as a government, isn't it your responsibility to make sure your like people don't die?
Well, the state claims that Flint's water quality has met federal standards for 3 years now. Many residents tell us they don't trust officials and they still don't trust the water. One person told us yesterday that no amount of money can heal the suffering of those impacted by this crisis.
Lead gives like generational like fuck ups. I mean, listen, why do you think boomers like and I'm not saying boomers as in haha okay boomer, no, like actual baby boomers, why do you think they have so much brain damage? Because they're using like leaded gasoline and shit. Like lead is fucked up. Lead will fuck you up.
And the coronavirus pandemic is just making their situation worse.
But Flint has been making a comeback in a big way, renovating its downtown and giving it a whole new look.
Hey, we can gentrify the fuck out of it, but like, you want drinkable water? No.
Iconic but long abandoned buildings are being renovated and replaced by growing enterprises. They have also been cleaning the city's water supply by replacing older pipes and switching its water source and provider. Joining my investigation
Oh, we got this guy again. Yo, he's fucking jacked as shit.
is Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson. Sheriff Swanson made national headlines for taking off his riot gear during a 2000.
Oh, he's this guy. Oh, okay. I recognize this dude. Okay, I know who this is.
2020 Black Lives Matter protest here in Flint and marching with his fellow citizens, sending a positive message of change to this community and its constituents.
So listen, I'm just telling you, these cops love you. That cop over there hugs people, so...
Okay, listen. Y'all know what I'm gonna say.
You tell us what you need to do.
Yeah, Guru, you kind of knew what I was getting at. Like, I think this guy has good intentions, but like, listen, this cop over there hugs people. Like, like, he's got the spirit, but like, he really needs to work on it.
Okay, Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Mr. Prosecutor, Chiefs.
Bullets of tolerance. Listen, like, again, I think we all know that, like, cops can be really shitty. So, like, I don't have to say it, but, like, at least, yeah, no, it's just so awkward. I mean, at least this dude is, like, putting his money where his mouth is, and like he's actively trying to catch predators and shit, so it's like, okay, he's like actually doing something. It's just propaganda.
Ghost started out of a concept that we knew that the issue was there, so how we're going to combat it. And it's proactive policing. It's different than answering 911 calls. You have to go out there.
Scream at it, why don't you?
We learned in Genesee County over 2.5 years through rescues, through reverse operations, much of which the media here has covered, is that we do
Flint, Michigan, at least we aren't Albuquerque.
identify people that live among us. 9 out of 10 of them don't
Hey, wait a minute.
even have a
Okay, I promise I'm not gonna do that every time somebody says Among Us.
criminal history that are still coming to have sex with underage.
Propaganda almost sounds like a New Jersey bro telling you to come check him out.
Kids. So as you
Also, I don't Juicy Juice. Were you voice to voice and you changed your name to Juicy Juice?
Sheriff mentioned, we get people from not just Genesee County, from our surrounding agencies, and we chat hundreds and hundreds of people. And part of that is bringing in talent that have seen what we've done
What
around
is
the
with his
nation,
hair?
that also want to document what they have done and what we have done. And together those forces really
Propaganda would be the name of Mike's band from the last video.
get conversations going, and people
And they'd have songs about squirting.
are now able to talk about this.
That
and
ain't
now
pee,
you have
that's
the watchdogs
squirt.
that are out there. So one
Was
that
your
we've been
hair
working with for
Jell-O?
months and months is Chris Hanson. Chris Hanson is very, very popular in the show through Catch a Predator. And when he reached
Hey, he shouted us out. Well, not us, but you know what I mean. He shouted out TCAP. Yes! Drive! He does look like Michael DiPolito. Oh, shit. He really does.
a long time ago to be a part of this, to use his platform to tell
Like, he really looks like
that
him.
side of the story. It was just a great connection. I met with the sheriff, the prosecutor, our professionals, and it was a unanimous agreement to bring his crew in.
I want to hear more non-TCAP streamers try to pronounce these learnisms. Juicy Juice. Voice to voice, or Juicy Juice. Were you the one that... Was it you that I said I saw you on, like, a bar rescue, like, video one time? Like, in the comments? Because I could just imagine John Taffer trying to read your fucking name.
And I'd like to introduce Chris Hanson to you. And
Yeah, Dapolito and a little bit of Popovich. Well, I mean, if he has a little bit of Popovich in him, we know. We know.
to show you that this message is going to get bigger and bigger, and the residents of Shiawassee
I did say John Taffer.
County and Genesee County should be proud that we are now the beacon.
Yo, I would love to do a bar rescue stream, but they would probably shut that shit down so fast because it's like Paramount. Like big companies would not let me.
Of light when it comes to protecting.
Means
our
he's
kids. So
slouched when
I'd
he
like to introduce Chris
stands.
Hanson.
Where's
Thank you,
Hanson?
Sheriff.
There he is.
I first met Sheriff Swanson when we were doing some stories for Have a Seat with Chris Hanson in the aftermath of the George Floyd killing, and I had seen what the sheriff had done in Genesee County during a protest, and I invited him on the show, and we got talking about human trafficking. We ended up having a lot of people in common in law enforcement across the country.
B. Hanson. Get it?
And we started talking about
Yeah, he lost some weight. Guru, it's something.
integrating, you know, what I do, exposing predators. which
No,
is
you're
very
good,
fine work
Guru.
The sheriff's department does, and we're able to work it out.
It's very, like I said, like you said, it's very got propaganda vibes right now. I have a father who was B. Hanson. I get it.
So Tuesday night, we were embedded in the operation, and I was able to confront the predators who showed up, one of whom was had identified himself as a corrections officer for the state of Michigan, for Carson Prison. And
Look at this guy over
we're going to
here.
provide you a clip of that interaction that I had with him
Should I skip this? Cause like we just saw this.
through the sheriff's office here in Shiawassee County. So once again, you know, as we've seen for some 16 years now,
Hanson had that cake in the HVP stings. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Guru, if you're still here, I'm skipping it.
there's no boundaries still.
Oh, they got a decoy.
What?
Hey.
No, it's not. Hurry up! Come on! You would just get in here.
Hurry up. The guy hiding by the bed. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta see the guy behind the bed again. What 15-year-old would be in a hotel room? Yeah, well, so like what it sounds like is going on is that like these girls are being sex trafficked is like the story they're doing. So like it would be like they're like traffickers buying the room, I guess is what they're thinking, but they're also stupid. So like these guys are fucking idiots. Again with the guy popping up. Come on, dude. You're killing us. I know what to turn around. He's gotta go to his white trunk with gray on the bottom. He's still just, oh my god. This is great. These stings are great. I love this. Little leather hat. It looks like it's one of those mesh hats, and what you're seeing is his bald. I got a bald head. Hi, welcome back. Guru, we skipped ahead because, like, it was just talking about stuff we already know. Like, stuff we just saw. Also, if there's a guy hiding behind the bed right here, and we've been laughing about that. Well, they gotta... Shivers, they gotta grab him as soon as he walks in. I want to see him walk in, and I want to see how long it takes him to notice the cops. Like, they just walk in, and then... Oh, he tried to run! Holy shit! Wait a second! There was a guy under that side too! Hold on! Where did... Oh, he was... There's a second bed here. I thought they were both hiding under this bed. What'd I do? There was like 20 cops. Jesus Christ. I didn't do nothing. Drive. John Taffer is like some dude who like he's in the hospitality industry, and he like does a show kind of like how Gordon Ramsay did Kitchen Nightmares, but John Taffer does it with bars.
All right, this one's in custody.
A guy hunting under the bed. All we need is a guy with a lampshade on his head. This is great.
Tom, yeah. You got a lock code on your phone?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know.
George, is that yours?
Yeah.
100%.
That's one of my guys.
100%.
I have a knife.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Look at how sad he looks. Look at how fucking sad and pathetic he looks. Also, guys who came in late, you missed the previous guy having to explain to Chris Hanson what squirting was. Hey, sport, I heard you got an F on your report card.
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. What's happening tonight?
Being stupid.
Being stupid. What do you mean by being stupid?
What do you mean by being stupid? Oh, God. I just... Like, what? Why do these dudes think that, like, teen girls, who, again, have crushes on, like, celebrities, like, fucking Orlando Bloom, like... Oh, shit, you know who else I had a crush on when I was a kid? I had a crush on Lance Bass. I had a crush on a lot of gay people.
Lonely and made a bad decision.
Lonely and a
I should have
bad
drove
decision.
by and went to Burger King and went home with my son.
Your son is in the car?
What?
Your son...
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, what's your last name?
Bates.
Bates. And how old are you, Tom?
I'm 45.
45.
Tom Beats?
And how old was the girl you were here to see tonight?
She said she was 15,
Bates.
I believe.
15.
Yeah.
Let's look
But
up
I
what the...
wasn't
How...
doing
You
Let's look up what this guy's sentence was.
weren't going to do anything with it.
No.
Then why did you come here, Tom?
I was going to tell her, I was going to ask her, I was kind of getting to the point where, I mean, I was lonely, I wasn't going to do anything.
You weren't going to do anything. You're just going to come over here and read her a bedtime story?
No.
Watch a little football?
No. I was actually on my way to Burger King to get my...
Burger King.
Double cheeseburger, no pickles.
To get my
He's like bizarre. He's reverse world. He's... Guys, this is the Eel Rearg. This is Lee Greer's evil twin.
son.
To get your son. How old is your son?
He's 14. He's home
14.
alone. I was going to stop and meet him for dinner and just stop in here and...
Just
sort
Wow, so your kid's gonna go hungry.
to have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
I was not going to have sex
Well,
with her.
come on, Tom. I've seen the transcripts, the chat.
Yeah, I was not going to have
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. I know it looks bad, but
Why would I possibly... Looks bad. It's very specific about what you want to do with this girl who you believe to be 15.
I can't find anything on this guy.
Sexual acts. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
What am I to make of this?
I'm hoping you believe me that I wouldn't do anything.
But
Diseases.
explain to me
It was just flirtation.
why I should believe you.
It was just flirtation. Okay, dude.
'Cause I've never done it before.
You've never done it before.
So?
When I run your criminal history, what will I find, Tom?
An MIP when I was 15.
Minor in possession.
Yes. Alcohol.
Listen, we all drank underage, but it's just like, he's 45. Why is he bringing that up? Like, that's not... Okay.
Have you ever chatted with an underage girl before?
No.
So tonight, out of all the nights in your 45 years, you decide to get online and chat up a 15-year-old girl in a sexually charged conversation.
Lauren's greater than One Direction!
leaving your 14-year-old son at home, and you pop in here all wound up, ready to go.
I wasn't. I was just gonna stop in and.
Did you bring condoms?
No.
Are
Wow.
there condoms in your car?
Absolutely not.
Wow, you were just gonna get this girl pregnant then, you piece of shit.
So you were just going to have sex with her without...
I was not gonna have sex with her.
Do you see why I have a hard time believing that?
I'm sure you do.
Why are you laughing?
I'm sure you do, but I'm honest.
That's the look of honesty right there. It's Wings of Redemption's evil brother, Wings of Damnation.
If you're that honest, why are you here? Why didn't you just go to Burger King, get your son a Whopper, and head home?
I wish I had.
Now you're here telling me a Whopper of a story.
Okay, that was good. That was actually really good. Oh my god, that's actually really good. Now you're giving me a Whopper of a story. He is ill-reared because he didn't bring condoms. Yes! Yes! He wants to get diseases.
Get your son a Whopper and head home.
I wish I had.
Now you're here telling me a Whopper of a story.
Now
You think
you're
it's funny?
your Whopper
I do
of a
not.
story.
Not a bit.
What do you think should happen to you?
I don't know.
It's a crime. What do you do for a living, Tom?
I do a heating and air conditioning for the state of Michigan.
Heating and air conditioning.
I work for downtown.
You work
Sent
for
to
the
an
state?
island?
Yes.
Doing what exactly?
Chris looks bothered. You work for the state.
I maintain the office buildings at the Capitol complex. For the,
So you work for the state of Michigan?
yes, I do.
Do you have to pass background checks for that work?
Yes, I do. 'Cause I was getting the governor's residence when I was in a different zone.
So you used to go in the governor's residence
Yes.
to work on heating and cooling.
Yes.
And here you are tonight,
I know. I messed up.
trying to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Yo, I bet those beds like got real stanky with these fucking sweaty predators on them.
I know.
Are you married?
My wife passed away a year ago.
I'm sorry
Well, that's sad.
to hear that.
Oh man, that poor kid. Yo, you just made your son an orphan, dude. His mom dies and then he has to deal with the fact that his father is a pedophile and is gonna go to jail. Oh man, fuck you, dude.
Cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I've never done anything like this before. I was just lonely, horny. I don't know.
Can't you just go to a bar or meet girls your own age? Or can't you just go to a bar or some other social setting or
I'm
meet
seeing
women your
someone.
own
I
age?
just-
You're seeing somebody.
I am. I just started dating and
How are you going to...
Damn, he's already trying to date again. Okay, I'm not here to judge. I'm really not, but I'm just like, damn, all right, you're already dating again.
explain this to her?
I don't know.
Your son?
It really is like eel-reared, and I don't even know how to say fucking Clifford Wallach backwards, but...
I'm hoping I don't have to.
What did you bring with you tonight?
Just my wallet and
Just my penis.
I don't even have enough money to pay her. That was what she wanted. I didn't have the money to pay her.
But here's the problem, Tom.
He waited a year, Tickle P. Shivers. Again, like, I guess, I don't know. Meanwhile, if my spouse died, we both going out, I'd be on my knees at a Walmart. Yeah, it's if my husband died like right now, I don't think I'd be able to ever date like again.
If you weren't going to do anything...
I mean, he told me like cuz we sit here and we're like, "Oh my god, what if we die?" Like we do that bullshit, and he was like, "Well, I'd want you to be happy." And I'm like, "But I'm happy with you." And then I get sad and he's like, "I'm not dead."
Why even mess with it in the first place? Why
To
even
me, it was
pop
just
in?
flirtation.
Flirtation is for online and teasing.
That's kind of what I want.
Showing
I
up.
kept asking her.
Showing up is more than flirtation.
That's why I didn't lie. I just wanted her to show me, and I was gonna leave.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it.
Okay, I understand.
Tom, there's something else you need to know.
Okay.
I'm Chris Hanson, and I'm doing a story on adults trying to meet
At least showing up is showing up, and you showed up. At least his wife won't have to live with the fact that her widowed husband is a whopper devouring pedophile. Hey, don't talk shit about whoppers.
Children online for sex. What do you think should happen to you?
Oh, listen, he looks funky. Also, the lighting in this really gives me vibes of, like, indie movie. Thanks, Anne.
You're in a bit of trouble here. What's the best thing you can say in your defense?
Chip a grandson, it is a little silly, but, like, I guess it's just, like, I don't know, his shtick at this point.
I'm sorry.
What should
I'd feel bad for him if he wasn't a pedophile.
happen to you? I mean, help me out here. No other explanation you want to give? Okay. Tom, you're free to leave with these people right over there.
You're free to leave with these cops.
Just have a seat right there for me, too.
Dude, his poor son. Oh, you can really see the sweat on him.
Right, switch up.
Tom was a bit of a sad story, telling me that his wife died a little more than a year ago and he was lonely. But while you can feel some
Chris kind of does mini syllables, but not in the same way that Lauren does them.
empathy for that in that situation, it doesn't excuse going to a place to meet a 15-year-old girl after a sexually charged conversation. It just doesn't. And so now this state employee here in Michigan is going to have to face the music in court. Why is it so important for a department like
He does sexy syllables.
yours to do an investigation like this?
Because it's proactive. And, you know, so many times.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I want to watch this guy. Let's watch this one.
Good evening and welcome to Have a Seat with Chris Hanson. Invest to have Sarah on
Ooh, look at this. This is feeling a more. This is more Sting-like. Look at this. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Is this the butt plug guy? I think this is the butt. This is the butt. This has to be the butt plug guy, cause the decoy's a little twink.
What's up? How are you? Good. There. I gotta go upstairs. I got a big kind of Hey, real quick. Yeah. Are you sure?
Wait, what's he saying? Hold on, let me. I'm gonna rewind it so we can try to hear what the decoy is saying. Give me a second. I'm gonna boost the audio. Warning, I'm boosting the volume so it might get a little loud.
Hey, how are you? Good.
Hey, how are you? Good.
Hey, seat there.
You can take a seat there.
I gotta go upstairs.
I gotta go upstairs.
I got a big kind of
I got a vape pen?
Hey, real quick. Yeah. Are you sure? I'm trying to shut your door, but...
I couldn't exactly hear what he's saying, but why is he struggling with the door so much?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about? Okay,
Sheriff
Oh, Chris, that's loud!
Chris Swanson came up with the ghost task force idea going on some 2 years ago, and this
Tickle, remember when we were watching... I recognize this clip now. Remember when we were watching this in, Oh, God, when were we watching this? I think we watched this, like, forever ago.
latest run of investigations
I at least recognize this pose right here.
has gone.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember it. So
On for about 4 months, and 13 different people have been caught, including a police officer.
oh boy.
Sheriff Swanson joins me now. Does that surprise you, Sheriff, that within this we found all these people, leading members of the
Chris is like a Twitch streamer.
community?
That whether police officers or teachers or anybody in a position of authority violate the trust that people have in the
Yo, he's like bursting out of his shirt.
position they hold. And I will add, he is a former police officer because of this investigation.
You know, it was interesting, Sheriff, and you and I have discussed this before. When he walked in and I had the opportunity to confront him, I could sense immediately that he was in a position of authority. He was going to tell me
How?
and tell your deputies and detectives how this was going to go.
He does need a tighter fade.
And I said to the crew afterwards, I said, mark my words, this is going to be a teacher, a city councilman, some big time executive, or a law enforcement officer.
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead to the interrogation, if you guys are cool with that. Yeah. Let's listen to Twink Toilet talk.
All right, come on, just come on back in.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, hold on. What?
Just come on back in.
You got a clear look at his face.
Nope.
Nope.
Camera off.
Relax.
All right, we're secure.
Nope. Sheriff Thompson looks like one of the Goombas from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Hey, John.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna sit down.
This is the look of a man who has a butt plug.
John.
What the fuck is that?
John. John.
Oh, he's being a little bitch. Or he's trying to sit here and be like, my butt plug hurts.
You came over here, John. And when you did that,
Nope. There's cameras right there.
I know there's cameras everywhere,
Oh, he's being a little bitch.
John. John. No, you can't. You don't. You're not in charge here, John. That's the problem. No, you didn't.
It was perfectly legal. What are you talking about, dude? You got a butt plug in. If this guy isn't the guy with the butt plug, I'm gonna be sad because I'm missing a guy with a butt plug. Maybe, oh god, what if it's the unavailable hidden video? I hope that's not it. I hope this is the butt plug man. Oh god, look at how much shit. It's just them talking.
There was a discussion online about being 15, John. The cameras aren't going to get turned off, so that's not on the table. That's not on the table.
Don't get up, please.
Well, you don't have to authorize it because
I don't authorize it.
we're here covering the commission of an alleged felony.
I learned burn phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen the transcripts. The person you were here to meet said they're 15. You acknowledged that.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
Look at like Chris's drip right now.
John, I have seen the transcripts. Just
Do whatever you want.
okay. It's not what I think. You ask if you smell good.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. You ask if you smell good.
Dustin tells you he's 15. You talk about oral sex. There's a discussion about condoms. You say, I typically don't use condoms, if that's okay.
Oh god. What is with these predators and never having safe sex? Like ever.
What were you getting at?
Like not only are they here to defile a child, they're gonna fucking like potentially give them an STD? Like
He clearly said he was 15. And you acknowledge that and you infer that that might be too young. There's talk about where his parents are, if he's home alone. And what is this, John?
Ooh.
Explain this.
What's that? Oh, it's lube! Oh, I know what brand that is.
Help me to understand what you were thinking here. Okay, no, you got to sit down. Yeah, you do. Well, you don't have a choice here, John.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, actually. No, you don't.
No, you don't, actually.
You do not.
An attorney.
All right? There's something you need to know.
Okay.
I'm Chris Hanson,
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is!
and I'm a journalist,
Okay.
television journalist, and I do stories on predators, alleged predators, trying to have sex with minors. That's what...
I don't think this is the butt plug guy. I think the butt plug guy is the unavailable video. I'm sad.
you were trying to do today.
No,
Okay, so how do you explain your way out of it, John?
I'm not talking.
What's your last name?
I'm not talking.
You have nothing more to say?
No.
Is there anything you want people to know?
No.
All right, well, there's some guys here.
Hello. So,
But that's not true, John.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
none of your business.
Well, it is actually, but if you have
It
nothing
is
further to
actually.
say, then these guys would like to talk to you. All right? Anything else?
Ooh, hold on a second.
You sure?
I'm gonna pause this real quick. Hold on. Can I look at this? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Ooh. They listed his court case in the comments. Let's see, hearing. His last hearing was the 4th, so he hasn't gone to trial yet. He's being charged with child abusive commercial activity, children accosting for immoral purposes, and computer internet communicating with another to commit a crime. It's either hand moisturizer or KY jelly. It's lotion, sir.
All right.
When you see
It's kind of a shame that the rest of this is just Chris Hanson talking to this guy.
that, when you see his attitude, when you see how he acts, what does that say to you, Sheriff?
So let me edify.
Damn, we got a whole fucking 20 minutes of this dude just talking. Oh, that's lame.
Chris Hanson for a second. You've been doing this before it was cool. Almost 3 decades now.
Chris is just like, okay.
So there's
That man runs or bolts or the
every arrest since 20.
Yeah, no. I don't think I need to watch any more of this. Those were funny, though. I'm not done, though. I can go for like another 30 minutes. What time is it? Yeah. What do y'all want to watch now? Let's figure something out to watch. And crying. And crying. And crying. I already did the butthole apple call. Let's watch some DMAC. Hold on. Let's watch his interrogation. Actually, hold on. How long is the interrogation? Oh, it's like an hour and 30 minutes. No. What stream was it? Because I'm actually curious about that call. It was... Let me check real quick. Hey, Charlie Parker. We just finished watching some Chris Hanson stings. It is... Let's see. Live. Should be the last Jesse stream I did. Okay, I think it was either Jesse is mad at me again. Yeah, I think it's Jesse is mad at me again. I think that's the one it is. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could watch more Anthony Todd stuff, because he's a piece of shit. No, I can't watch Morbius! Can I? I have to rent it. I don't think I can watch Morbius. Yo, Morbius was a fucking hot mess. Okay. Let's watch Anthony Todd, because that, Who's Jesse? Oh, boy. It's, I actually have a video on my channel that explains who she is. Let's watch this. We started watching this guy, so it's like in the middle of his cross-examination, but like... Bloop.
Did you have a phone charger back at 202 Reserve Place?
Oh yeah, that's where they all were.
So, rundown. Homeboy is being accused of killing his entire family. He claims his wife did it. Night Guru. He claims his wife did it and him for, like, a ritual, but, like, he actually did it because he was looking at federal prison time and, like, didn't want to embarrass him. So, I don't fucking know.
So how long were you sleeping in the van?
I woke up by the sunshine the next morning.
So you slept the entire night in the van?
I'm sure I woke up at one point or another and went back to sleep. It was not on current. I used to fall asleep in the pickup line to pick up my kids at school.
Okay, so did you sleep in the front seat, the passenger
Front driver's seat.
Jesus Christ!
Driver's seat, okay.
Dude is a bitch. What is this button
Did
do?
you ever go inside the condo?
What's this
Nope,
button?
never made it up there.
Replay buffer? What the fuck
Because
is that?
I woke up and realized the sun was up, so obviously it was later than the 4 o'clock I usually woke up to treat my wife. And I didn't want to be in the doghouse, but with her waking up and being in pain and me not being there and not being able to provide for her.
Okay, so
4 a.m.,
what
damn.
time did you wake up?
Sunlight was up. What time?
Oh my god. Yo, I have an idea. Can I find something? No, actually, no. We'll just watch this. It's fine. Yep.
Sunrise in Florida.
What? Wait, hold on. Listen
Did
to
you
this.
wake up?
Sunlight was up. What time sunrise in Florida?
So after, do you drive back to 202 Reserve Place or do you walk?
I walked.
Okay, so you
Look at his face. He looks so fucking mad right now.
Why did you drive over to Longview Avenue in the first place then?
As I repeated it in the first, which was already said, I was bringing stuff back from...
Which I already said, bitch. You are not cute enough to be pulling this attitude.
From the condo that were of my kids that they wanted back. Obviously, I'm not going to carry a whole bag of whatever in my hands, so I brought the van to load in all the blocks, load in some of the
Jesus!
kids, their Lego toys, bring back some of the stuffed animals.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm less afraid of them striking me over
So-
this, so I'm gonna full screen it. He's pouting his little lip out like. "Nee."
You get back and
Night Lord's unclimbable ladder.
now it's daylight.
The sun is up, yes.
And which door of the house?
Lord's burn phone. He's talking to the prosecutor like this. The fucking prosecutor.
House you go into?
Back door.
So you go in the back door, and what do?
Go to pee.
Gotta suppress those dupers delights.
After I walked through the kitchen and saw the remnants of everything.
Okay. So you see everything still on the table. You walk. You pass the bathroom to go upstairs, right?
No, I went to the bathroom downstairs.
Okay. I thought earlier you testified that you went upstairs to go
After
to
I
the
went to the bathroom. What I testified was I went to the bathroom, then went upstairs to meet my wife.
Yeah. And the prosecutor even says it in like her closing statement, like, yo, this dude was argumentative the whole fucking time.
Okay.
Go to pee. Yeah, that's one of those things that's like it sticks in your brain the way you said it.
So at what point did she come to the top of the stairs then?
When I came out of the bathroom downstairs, she must have heard motion. She was at the top of the stairs.
Okay. So, were the doors to the library open or closed?
Don't know, didn't see him.
Is the library not close to the stairs?
The library is past the stairs, that's correct. But when you have to pee, you have to pee.
You have to pee. I mean, yes.
Well, you're standing at the bottom of the stairs looking up at Megan at the stairs. You can't see the
We just finished watching the Chris Hanson stuff. You know what I'll do? Hold on. Can I do it on my phone?
doors to the library.
Ma'am, can you see that gentleman back there?
Stairs, you can't.
Listen to this bitch. Listen to this bitch think he can control the narrative here. Listen to this.
You have to pee.
Well, you're standing at the bottom of the stairs looking up at Megan at the stairs. You can't see the doors to the library.
Ma'am, can you see that gentleman back there?
Mike, you don't ask me questions, I ask you questions. Can you see the
Bruh.
door to the library when you're standing at the stairs looking up at Megan?
No.
Okay. And you're engaging with Megan, and what is Megan's demeanor? Not what she says, what is she doing, and how is she appear to you?
She's standing at the top of the stairs. She has tears in her eyes and said, "You're alive."
Okay. And what is she wearing?
She's wearing my gray Hydro Works shirt, which is something she usually slept in. And she's wearing some kind of
Yeah, what a great first impression you guys are getting.
pants or something.
God, he's an asshole. I can't stand his ass.
Sort. She had clothes on.
Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Had a tab open I did not want to accidentally broadcast. Because then y'all would be like, that's a boob. Oh, he killed his kids. He killed his kids. He killed his wife. He claims that... Okay, so basically, he was being investigated by the FBI for Medicare fraud. Medicare, Medicaid. He's being investigated by the FBI. And so instead of actually telling everybody this and telling his family this, he just killed them and claimed that his wife did it. His initial story was that him and his wife did it together as like a ritualistic like murder suicide because he claims his wife was like super spiritual and stuff because she was sick. I don't fucking know.
And did she have any injuries at that point?
Ma'am, she was standing there. She was fine. I don't know. I hugged her, kissed her, told her, "I'm sorry I'm late."
Okay, and so what happens next?
Oh, fun fact, I forgot to mention. This dude lived with their dead bodies for 3 weeks. 3 fucking weeks. And he killed the family dog.
I go into the bedroom because I wasn't feeling well, and she wanted to talk to me in the bedroom.
Okay, and what happens next?
We start communicating, and like I said, when I woke up, I felt...
Yeah, no, he lived with their body for 3 weeks. Lived with 3, let's see, the bodies of 3 children, his wife, and their dog. Fun fact, they actually charged him with an animal abuse charge, too. Like, they charged him for the dog's death, which I'm like, perfect.
Nauseous anyways, and I don't know if it was because of the nauseous I woke up
Was
with.
he trying to cash in on some kind of life insurance policy? I don't know. I think literally he didn't want his family to find out that he wasn't like this amazing man. Like I think he didn't want his his family and his community to find out. So I guess he just figured it would be easy to kill everybody and then himself. I don't know.
Or what she was telling me, I puked.
Okay. And are you in the master bathroom?
That's correct.
And where's Megan?
You know, she's somewhere behind me.
So you don't know?
She's talking within voice distance. I can't tell if she's this distance away or she's this distance away.
Oh, you know what I need to do? When we're done listening to him get, like, grilled by the prosecutor, I'll go back and we can watch him when he's dealing with his defense attorney because it's fucking funny.
She in the bathroom?
Like I said, I can't tell. You're asking me specific. She's in the room someplace.
So if you don't know, your answer is I don't know. Do you know if Megan's in the bathroom?
I do not know if the Megan's in the bathroom.
The Megan's in the bathroom.
But Megan is talking to you.
That's correct.
And after you're done in the bathroom, where do you go?
Do you want the whole chain of events, or do you want...
Oh my god, dude, just say after you... Oh my god.
Which room of the house do you go into?
Good night, Joey.
After you leave the bathroom.
Zoe, I go into my master bedroom, then walk through the door, into the hallway, and walk into Zoe's room.
And
you literally could have just said you went to Zoe's room.
Is Alec and Tyler's door open?
That I don't recall, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Why did you go to Zoe's room?
Because she said she...
Here we go. You know what? I don't even need to rewind because I think he's about to do it right now.
She said the kids were dead. And Zoe was my little angel. That's the first one I went to.
Zoe was such his little angel that he sat on her and suffocated her. She was like 4. This fucking dude sat on a 4-year-old until she died.
So when you get into Zoe's room, what do you see?
There's a pillow on her head. There's a hand. And there's covers on top of her. She's laying on her mattress on the floor. The mattress is on the floor.
Hey,
She's
Ben.
laying
Hey, Ben Cartwright.
on her mattress.
What do you do?
I went over to her. I uncovered her mouth, uncovered her face with the pillow. She had told me that she had stabbed the kids. So of course I looked for blood. I looked for anything. Looked for any sign of life. There was nothing. I turned back to her and I said, I thought you stabbed her.
Why would you ask that?
She says, I thought I did. I didn't know. It bounced off of her.
What the fuck?
Okay. So, after you discover...
Isn't that technically hearsay?
Zoe, what do you do?
I went to the bathroom and picked up
Is this 2022? Because I googled images of him and it looks like he packed on the pounds and is going... Yeah, I think this was earlier in the year.
a washcloth. Her mouth was open. Her eyes were open. She looked uncomfortable. It's my normal.
She's dead! Like, I hate to say this, but it's like, why are you messing with a corpse? Like, I don't... I mean, if you look at it from, like, a rational parent kind of thing, like, your child's dead and you don't want to believe they're dead. Okay, but no. I think he's just, yeah.
Demeanor to help put my kids in rest. Don't ask me why I did it. I was trying to close her eyes.
Night drive.
Okay, so... Where's Megan when you're doing
Somewhere
this?
behind me. She was following me, talking to me. At one point, she was standing in the doorway, talking to me from the doorway to me because I was asking her. I said, I thought you stabbed the kids.
Why would you even ask that? Like, if most parents that I know, if they found out that their spouse killed their children, they probably would call the cops and like leave the area because they'd be so fucking disgusted, or like they'd try to force like the partner out of the house, like or just be completely irrational.
Okay, so you said you had charged your phone the night before. Did you have your phone?
I said I plugged it in and attempted to charge. Little did I know that the charger was not a direct charger. It had to have the engine on.
Bitch, shut up.
The battery never charged. And I also found out that phone wasn't an active phone. That was a phone that we used for things. So no, it was not charged and it was not a technical phone.
Even if it wasn't a technical phone, there's so many fucking apps nowadays. You could have downloaded like Skype and made a phone call with it. Even phones that don't have SIM cards, I'm pretty sure are legally required to have the ability to dial 911.
Okay. Were there other phones in the house?
There were other possessions of phones in the house, but Megan hid them and would not tell me where she hid them.
So it's your testimony that you could not have called anybody.
That's correct. I didn't have a phone.
And it's daylight, right?
Yep.
Okay. Is it during the week? Is it on the weekend?
Okay, so the murder happened in 2019, and then in 2022, so this year he was convicted of, yeah.
It's on a day that the sun was
And he got a year for killing the dog.
up. I do not know the days. The only isolation of days I've been given is from a receipt that I saw up there.
Okay, so my question is it during the week or during the weekend? So your answer is what?
A day that sun was up. That's all I know.
And
why the fuck is one of the... What? Okay. Hi, Witchy Man. So, the reason I sounded so baffled is because I was trying to find out what he was doing nowadays in prison, and one of the results was Todt Family Bodies Reddit. I guess you can see the crime scene photos, but I don't know how willing I am to see that, actually.
after you finish with Zoe, what do?
Megan was standing there trying to plead with me to talk. She kept bringing up the story of Thomas, the disbeliever, because she wanted me to believe.
Who the fuck is Thomas the disbeliever? Now I gotta look that up.
What she was doing. Brushed her out of the way, and I went to Alex's room.
And who was in Alex's room?
Alec.
Where was Tyler?
Tyler was...
Bitch, it's not Thomas the disbeliever, it's Doubting Thomas, you dummy.
Found downstairs.
Funny thing, I just came from watching your detox from Jesse with Jordan. God, I wish Jordan would make new content so I could laugh at it.
And was Tyler in the library?
Yes.
So...
Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I have to go to bed soon.
Alec, which bed was Alex?
Alex was the one, when you walk into the room, you walk in from the door, you have a square bookcase headboard thing. His was the one on this wall. Tyler's was the one on that wall.
Okay. And what'd you find in Tyler's room?
Hello, spooky crystal ball ASMR. Yeah, no, he meant to say fucking Doubting Thomas, but he's like, Thomas, the disbeliever.
In Alec and Tyler's room.
Yeah, Alec was on his back, pillow over his head, covers over him, and there was blood.
How much blood?
Enough that I noticed, I can't really tell you, because I pulled back the blankets, the shirt had some blood on it, and there was blood on the abdomen.
I talk like Babsby. What? No way.
Was there blood on the blankets?
Didn't inspect it. My goal was to see if they were alive, and my goal was to see what the hell happened.
Okay.
My language.
So looking at the crime scene photos, I got curious and wanted to look. I'm looking at all the crime scene photos right now. It was very easy for the police. You'll hear him say like, "Oh, I couldn't find the phones." It was very easy for the police to find the phones. In fact, one of the phones was plugged in, charged to a speaker. So, like, in the basement is what it looks like. Or no, it's the kitchen. Either way, it was, if the cops could find it to take pictures of it, fuck you, Lorne. Fuck you, Lorne.
So, after you see Alec, do you go downstairs to Tyler?
No, I actually do the same thing with the washcloth. His eyes were open, and his mouth was gently slack, looked uncomfortable. Normal father thing is to relax their head and relax, and I was just providing them comfort.
Okay.
Damn, they took pictures of his bills and shit, too. These cops were relentless. They're like, ooh, look at this bitch's bills.
So after you do this with Alec, where do you go?
Tyler.
Okay.
I confirmed with Megan that Tyler was downstairs. Once again, brushed her aside as she's trying to convince me.
I don't think I can actually show these, and I don't think I want to either, but I can describe these to you. They're looking through the trash, and they found a fuck ton of Benadryl.
To see things in her light. I told her to leave me the hell alone, and I went down the stairs.
Okay. Do you immediately go into the library?
I opened the door to go into the library, yes.
So the library door was closed?
That I found out when I went downstairs, yes.
Oh,
So-
shit, the condo.
There's a couch in the library, right?
Yeah, among shelves and a carpet and some toys, yes.
I'm just talking about the couch.
Oh, yeah, Tickle. So, yeah, his dad hired a hitman to kill his mom. It's... Apparently he went to therapy for it. Apparently Anthony went to therapy for it. Like, what?
Is
the fuck? Like, is it genetic?
that couch a pull-out couch?
Yes, it is.
So when you go in there, is the couch pulled out?
He's sleeping on the bed at a pull-out couch, yes.
And what do you find with Tyler?
Tyler's on his back, hand out to the side, blankets over him, pillow over his face.
Oh, this is so sad. Going through these crime scene photos, they took a I'm not sure why they did this, but maybe it was intentional. They took a picture of like this cork board that had a bunch of pictures of the kids on it. That's so fucking sad. Fuck this guy.
And when I remove the blankets, there's blood there.
Okay. And do you do the same thing with a washcloth with Tyler?
Unfortunately, I didn't go to the bathroom to what's it called, refresh it. It was just on me.
Okay. And where's Megan?
She's, at that point, standing at the library door. Please.
Oh, there's a lot of redacted pictures I can't look at. Interesting. I think it's just like, maybe it's like a social security number or something.
Meeting with me to talk.
Because it's not the bodies.
At that point, did Megan have anything?
She has some kind of, we have metal glasses, cups. She had that and she was drinking something.
When this is all happening and after you finish with
I'll have to find a picture of the dog.
Tyler, where do you go?
Megan at that point had gone up to the bedroom already, and I went up there and told her she needed to get help. I don't care what happened. I don't care what she did. Get help. I will take responsibility. I will do whatever it needs. Please go to the hospital. Tell me where the phones are, because I'd asked her for the phones were initially.
Y'all want to see the pictures of him when he got arrested? I think I can show these. Yeah, I don't see that there's pictures of the bodies. So I think I can show you this stuff. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, hold on. Give me a sec. I'll play this while I pull it up.
And she goes, I'm not telling you.
Okay. And this conversation is happening where
In the master bedroom.
In the master bedroom. Okay. And where is Megan at when you're having this conversation?
Fluid throughout the bedroom and the bathroom, going back and forth. At one point, I went into the bathroom because there was a Benadryl bottle on the floor. I went into the bathroom and found a garbage bag in which I threw the Benadryl away as I'm looking for the phones.
Okay. And is Megan just kind of walking around? Is she following you? What is she doing?
At that point, she's standing at the side of the... When I left her to go throw the Benadryl bottle away and look for phones, she was standing at the side of the bed.
On which side?
Give me a
her
sec.
side.
On her side of the bed. So that would be the right side, right?
If you're looking from the foot of the bed, that is correct.
Ew, you can see his nipple.
And does she
That's the biggest gross out of all. You can see this dude's
still
nipple
have
in this picture.
cup in her hand?
Hold on. I gotta... Why are these upside down? Sorry, you might have to tilt your head a bit to look at these ones. I'm not sure I can, change them. Alright. The way he describes her is so natural, follows him around answering is stupid. Yeah, no, it's very clear that, like, that's not what happened. Alright, y'all ready? So we got, this is what he looked like when he got arrested. There's his stupid face. He's very sweaty and gross. Here's some, I guess, I don't think they're, well, maybe they are defensive wounds. There's his wounds. More wounds, more wounds. His hands are all kind of fucked up. Oh, did he, like, try to slit his wrists or something? That's what it looks like, but it looks like he, like, didn't. He didn't go down the railroad tracks, he went across it. That's not how you do it. Again, I don't know why this picture's upside down, but there's a stupid face. This guy was a physical therapist and looked like this. Okay. Yo, look at them grippy socks. Yeah, pictures of him. There's his stupid chest. This is where he, quote-unquote, shot himself with the pellet gun. Which I guess he really did, but, like, he fucking knew that, like, he knew you can't. Well, one, he's very large. So there's no way a pellet gun would have actually killed him. How is he standing on the ceiling? So yeah, yeah, sorry, you gotta see his nipple right there. As you can see, he tried to shoot himself. There's no fucking way that a pellet gun would kill you. Like, a man of this size, he put the least amount of effort into his suicide. He really did. Like, look, what's this? That's not even that's not even going across or down. That's just like you stab the tracks. Next, he's gonna say he tried to hang himself with a Twizzlers rope. Just wait. Juicy Juice. He did something kind of like that. Not a Twizzlers rope, but... So some wounds. As you can see here, there's some kind of ligatures on his neck. That's from him trying to put a zip tie around his neck, and it didn't work because he's too fat. And he straight up says it, too. He says it on the stand. Crucifixion by BB gun. Here's the knife that he killed his children with. He made a half-hearted attempt to stab himself in the neck with a pen. I think that's all of the really pertinent photos. I'm gonna keep looking and see if there's anything else. Oh, wait, you know what? You know what I'll also show you? That... Hold on. Let me find it real quick. It's gonna break your heart, and you're gonna get real pissed.
The cup is being up to herself, back down. When I left, the cup was still in her hand.
Okay. Where did you go?
Give me a sec. I gotta find it.
So you're in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Are you at the vanity? Are you in the little stall where the toilet is? Are you in the closet? Where in the bathroom are you?
I'm bouncing around all places. In the closet and around looking for the phones.
Okay, so you're looking for the phones. You're not using the bathroom.
Yep. At that point, no.
Okay. And Megan is within the master bedroom, master bathroom.
No, she's in the master bedroom.
She's in the master bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're standing in your master bathroom, can you see in the bedroom?
All right, guys, you ready to like get your
I can
heart?
see part-
You ready to get like, your heart fucking shattered by this picture? This is gonna break your heart. The fuck, man? Look at these kids. How do you claim to love these kids and then you kill them? Fuck this guy.
In the bedroom.
What part of the bedroom can you see if you're in the bathroom?
Right? The
As
drawing!
shown
The drawing! Like, it's heartbreaking!
In the photos, if I may reference that.
Yeah.
I could see the green chair and the, what are they called? My mom used to call it a hope chest. But we had a...
The chest at the foot of the bed?
Yes.
Okay. So you're, you can see that view from the bathroom. Is Megan within your view?
No, she's standing by her end table. When I left her, she's standing by the end table on her side of the bed.
Okay. And how long are you in the bathroom?
Don't know. A few minutes.
Right? Crystal Ball SMR, like, when you see that picture, and the fact that, like, it was taken as an evidence picture, I think that was purposeful. It's just heartbreaking. Like, it's sad. And before I go, because it's getting late, and I'm gonna leave in, like, 5 minutes or so, it's like Chris Watts' kid singing My Daddy is a Hero. Yes! It's so fucking sad! Are y'all ready to see him, like, do his fake stuff with his crying and whatnot? Here, let's look at the most replayed. Most replayed is over here. Let's do this. I hope y'all are ready to, like, get pissed at this guy. Oh, baby, what the fuck?
No knowledge of it before. I came home.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is him talking to his defense attorney.
And better relationships with people who had abused her and had verbally and otherwise affected her in her life.
There was some discussion about a suicide note, and that was apparently directed from
Where's the
Detective
tears?
Cole Miller to Dr. Nara. Were you aware of any suicide note?
When I came back to the house that day, she showed it to me, yes. But I had no...
Dude, I'm literally about to cry more for your babies than you did. Like, I was sitting there, when I was looking at these pictures, I had to, like, kind of choke back a bit, because it's fucking, like, it's fucking horrifying what he did to these kids, and he can't even show genuine emotion and remorse for killing his own children.
No knowledge of it before I came home that day.
And what was her demeanor or attitude at that time?
She was trying to explain to me what she did. She was trying to make me understand. It was the whole aspect of it was she was trying to present this as fact. And I was telling her, I don't believe that, I can't believe I called her some names, which I never called her before in my life.
Oh, BIBS!
But the whole demeanor of it was, this is what I've been told through my meditations. This is what I believe. This is what, as she referred to as, the light has provided for her, and the light.
Talking about your own...
I think that's all y'all really need to like understand about how fake that is. 'Cause he goes from, hold on. I'll do another replay. He goes from this to
What I've been told through my meditations. This is what I believe. This is what, as she referred to as, the light has provided for her, and the light.
Talking about your...
Look at that. Look at that fucking shift. Oh, it's currently 3 a.m. here, though, so I'm gonna head out. I like doing late streams sometimes. This is fun. Not gonna be streaming tomorrow because I have to see the fucking therapist. Thank you for showing me something different. Yeah, no. It's cool. I'm just surprised more people hadn't heard this case, like, until recently. Like, I've known about it for, a couple months now? But yeah, thanks a bunch for hanging out, the night crew here. Cheat on us with the therapist. Yeah, I'm a fucking cheater, Jamie. I'm fucking cheating. But yeah, I'm gonna go pass out and cuddle with Ruben. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.